Dragon Ball Fighterz has been out for almost 5 months now, and it's safe to say that this game has without a doubt been a huge hit. For the last 3 or 4 years, it's been a really special time for Dragon Ball fans, with 2 movies and a 3rd one coming out soon, Dragon Ball Super, and a bunch of amazing games. It's safe to say that this is a great time to be alive as a Dragon Ball fan. Seeing our favorite childhood show make a comeback as well as giving us new experiences has been quite the trip. Last year when this game was announced, I nearly lost my shit. I remember I was at a party and my phone was blowing up with notifications and tweets. Then I saw the trailer. My jaw immediately dropped and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Dragon Ball characters in a 3v3 versus style fighting game. Basically like Marvel vs. Capcom with Street Fighter elements. My mind started racing. What is the roster going to be like? What is the story going to be like? Please let the netcode be great. Once we started seeing more footage of the game from other YouTubers, I knew right then and there I really wanted to master this game and also help others get better along the way. Now with all that being said, most of us have a general grasp on the game at this point, so we can start to realize it's not really that perfect. It's truly hard to create something that is perfect, but they damn near hit it right out the park with this one. From detailed anime moments and manga art representation to epic recreations in the form of dramatic finishers, you can tell that this game was made with the utmost amount of care, love, and attention to detail. I really didn't expect this game to be perfect, because if it was, then there was not going to be any room for improvement in the second Dragon Ball Fighterz whenever that comes out. So in this video, I want to talk about 5 things that I believe would make Dragon Ball Fighterz even better. Now this is just my opinion, but I would absolutely love to hear what you guys think should be added to the game as well as what you think of my ideas. So let's get a discussion going in the comment section below.
I'll never give up! You're not the ones who will create the new world!
Number 5. Execute dramatic finishers without a heavy attack. There is no doubt that dramatic finishers bring a lot of hype to Dragon Ball Fighterz, but it would be nice to actually see them from time to time. Having these epic callbacks to the manga and anime locked behind one of the easiest attacks to block is a huge letdown. I still have not seen a dramatic finisher in any of my matches, and it's not even like my opponent would even let me watch it because they can simply skip it for the both of us, which is pretty lame if you ask me. There are so many ways I feel like they could have implemented this a lot better, such as tying them to special moves that correspond with that specific scene. Case in point here, Trunks' Burning Slash is literally his quarter circle forward, light, medium, or heavy attack. They could have made it so that once the move connects and it's a registered kill, it would switch to the cinematic angle and play this scene out similarly to what I just edited for you. This reminds me a lot of Mortal Kombat X and how the brutalities worked in that game. They could have made it this way, and the tournaments and online matches dramatically would end in these epic cutscenes and just overall be an awesome experience for us fans to watch. But who knows, maybe this is something that will be implemented in the next Dragon Ball Fighterz game. At least I hope it is. And please don't forget to make it unskippable, or at least so that the opponent can leave if they choose to, but it doesn't skip for us. Please. I honestly feel like the entire community would agree on this as a whole, because Arc System Works put a lot of effort into this game, and especially those cutscenes. Why would they want something they spent months creating never be seen by majority of their player base? It just doesn't make sense to me. And again, hopefully this could change in the future. So comment down below what you think of this particular change. Do you agree with my take on it? Should it activate as part of a special move? How would you change it, or do you like how it is now?
Now then, feels I got a little carried away.
Number 4. Tournament mode accessible by couch co-op and online. In fighting games, a good old tournament mode is always a lot of fun. However, not many games implement a tournament mode where you can join lobbies online. I'm not sure if it's because of a peer-to-peer netcode issue or if they're worried about some matches going on longer than others, creating a lot of downtime. Personally, I think they should just say fuck it and go with it and make it so that we can watch ongoing fights from the lobby while we wait. I mean, the entire series of Dragon Ball is about the main characters competing in a world martial arts tournament. As long as the netcode is fine, I absolutely would not mind waiting in between matches for my turn by watching potential opponents' matches go on. They could even take this a step further and allow it so that multiple people in front of the same console can join these lobbies together against other players online. I was hoping that the 3v3 ring match parties would have implemented this as well, but you still can't. And if I could be totally honest, I mainly want this to be a thing for you guys especially, because I want to host tournaments with my subscribers. I love to go 30 of us at one time head to head so we can stream it and we can communicate through the chat. I think it would be a pretty awesome feature, and I can see where most people wouldn't really care for this change at all. And it's not a real serious one that Dragon Ball Fighterz actually needs. It's just another great addition to make party matches even more entertaining amongst friends, subscribers, and even family. They could even implement Z unions into this as well, where the winners can gain points towards their character faction, and points get tallied up on a monthly basis, and they could win different rewards. Bandai, if you're watching this, comment down below what you think about this particular suggestion. It would just create another aspect of replayability, in my opinion, to keep players around for a long time. I can imagine even the FGC would host an in-game tournament event online if this were actually a thing, or even weekly Reddit community tournaments.
Here goes.
Number 3, more skins or more forms as skins without power upgrades. I know there are a whole lot of people out there who can agree with me on this one. Dragon Ball characters of course wear the same clothing many times over, but every now and then we're treated to a very funny outfit or some cool temporary pieces of clothing. And even so, every character has about 4 different forms that they have access to. In this game, Goku only goes Super Saiyan 3 and is level 3 Super, and it's only temporary. I'd absolutely love to see new skins or forms as just visual costumes characters can wear per match. Before Dragon Ball Fighterz was released, many YouTubers such as Maximilian and Rhymestyle and a few others mentioned that skins would be hard for the developers to implement because of the stylish shading that goes into each character model for this particular game's engine. They both admitted that they were wrong after the community started pumping out some cool ass mods for Dragon Ball Fighterz on the PC, but that's all good. If the community can put together some decent quality mods as skins such as what I've been showing you, I'm positive that in the future Dragon Ball Fighterz will feature stuff like this. I've always loved how in the BoJack movie Teen Gohan wore his dad's gi, so it's no shock that I absolutely love this Teen Gohan skin for Dragon Ball Fighterz on PC. I do wish he did have the blue shirt inside, but it's fine just as it is. I honestly was hoping to see Vegeta fight in his pink Batman shirt or Piccolo in his driver license episode outfit. But in regards to forms, this Super Saiyan Vegeta looks absolutely amazing. Now granted, it's only the hair and eyebrows that have been changed, but I'd love to see stuff like this for every single character. And because these would just be skins, there aren't any power increases because it fits the story mode's plot where everybody's power has been scaled down. I've also always thought that this Trunks outfit with the ripped shoulders and long hair looks cool as hell. I mean, it's pretty badass and it looks even crazier once he goes Super Saiyan. I hope that this design makes an appearance soon, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this form was in an older Dragon Ball Z game, but I really can't remember right now. Comment below if you remember the game by any chance. But yes, this game would be 100 times better if clothing and forms were available as skins instead of just recolors. I'd even buy a couple loot boxes if that were the case. That's how they'd honestly get me.
This is the stats.
Number 2, more stages. Seriously. I gotta say, for a Dragon Ball game, the stages in this game are super limited. It's obvious that they only put in stages that corresponded with the story mode setting, but I'm hoping eventually we can get stages via DLC or free downloads. For the life of me, I don't understand how is it possible that the Hyperbolic Time Chamber is not in this game. I'm almost 99% certain that every single Dragon Ball fighting game has featured the Hyperbolic Time Chamber inside of it. It's one of the most iconic settings visited throughout Dragon Ball. I don't agree with having an evening version of Rocky Field either. I feel like that is a waste of a slot. Stages that I absolutely would love to see make it into this game are Master Roshi's Island, Kami's Lookout, Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Capsule Corp, the Snowy Mountains from Super Android 13 movie, Hell from the Janemba movie, or even King Kai's Planet. There are so many places we can dust each other's butt cheeks off in the Dragon Ball world. But oh, okay, wait, actually I forgot. Hyperbolic Time Chamber does make an appearance here. Yeah. Great. What are some stages you'd love to see make it in Dragon Ball Fighterz? I could actually imagine in Master Roshi's Island, they could have like Marin, Krillin's ex, in the background riding like a jet ski in the water.
Let's do it, 17.
Bonus! More defensive options.
This is over. Bye.
As good as this game is, it's hard to pick only 5 changes that would make this game even better. So I had to throw in a bonus. It's no secret that defense is hard as hell in this game. My how to deal with corner pressure video is still my most successful video to this date, and it still gets a great amount of watch time and comments daily. I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't already. That goes to show you that many players still experience issues in dealing with crazy strong offenses even 5 months into this game's lifespan. I find that the reflect is not the ultimate way to deal with these things because it's so hard sometimes to follow up an attack, especially online. But for now, that's all we have. What I would like to see introduced in the future is maybe a combo breaker similar to like Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. It can cost like 2 bars since meter is really easy to build in this game, and you could also be limited to how many times you can use it per character. This would help matches to stop being one-sided, kill opponents' momentum, and also get yourself out of the corner. But you have to be careful when you use it because you're limited to how many times and how often you can use it. Like in Injustice 2, they have the Clash mechanic. It breaks you out of combos and regains you life depending on how much meter you can spend. Number 1, multiple assists. This is without a doubt the ultimate thing where if they added this to Dragon Ball Fighterz, it would make it 100% one of the best fighting games ever created. Games like Skullgirls and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 have this kind of mechanic packed into their game. You can choose your character's assist that you want at the character select screen, and granted it would be based on 3 of the special attacks that they currently have. For example, here in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, when you choose your character, you have 3 options. You can go either with a projectile assist, anti-air assist, or an expansion assist. This makes team synergy super flexible. I mean, if you had this in Dragon Ball Fighterz, it would definitely improve the game. I say this right now because the meta for Dragon Ball at the moment revolves around choosing Goku Black, Vegeta, Cell, or Kid Buu because they all have some of the best assists in the game in addition to also having amazing combo routes. Having multiple assists will definitely make character diversity a thing, and during big tournaments or even just online play, you're going to start to see more diverse matchups. In Marvel vs. Capcom 2 regarding Shoto characters such as Ryu, Ken, and Akuma, their assists mirror each other because they all fight similar. But some characters are better than others. Like Ken's projectile isn't that great because it doesn't travel as far as Ryu's does, and Akuma's expansion Hurricane kick assist is great for juggles. So it's safe to say projectile assists are Hadoukens, anti-airs are Shoryukens, and expansions are the Tatsus or Hurricane kicks. Just a general way to break it down for you guys. So now speaking on Dragon Ball Fighterz, Gohan's assist is actually a Shoryuken anti-air, which is difficult for more characters to combo into, mainly useful in the corner, but benefits Android 16 in particular a lot. Goku Blue's assist doesn't extend combos, but it helps cause sliding knockdown so you can combo your supers easier. He's great for characters like Vegeta, whose aerial heavy attack does not cause a sliding knockdown. Goku Blue's Quarter Circle 4 light, medium, and heavy attack is his shoulder charge ability that is very similar to what Captain Ginyu's assist is. If multiple assists were possible in this game, I feel like these 2 moves would fall into the same category. In addition to Gohan having an anti-air, his other assists would actually be the Masenko and his backhand attack. However, I feel like for the sake of balancing, they would have to make the backhand attack hit as a medium instead of an overhead, so this way you can crouch block it. This move will cause a sliding knockdown similar to what Goku's Blue's assist does. And that about wraps this video up, guys. Those are my top 5 things that would make Dragon Ball Fighterz even better. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with me on these. Also, what are your top 5 things that you would like to see get added to Dragon Ball Fighterz or in the second installment of this game series? This video was fun to make, and I plan to do more of these when I get back from my trip, guys. I'm leaving this weekend to drive up to Canada, so I'm going to be gone for about 2 weeks. I'll see if I can find ways to upload while I'm gone, but until then, expect regularly uploaded videos as soon as I get back. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at BltzZ. The link is in the description below. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to be pushing out more Dragon Ball Fighterz videos once I get back. I hope you guys are ready for some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coverage in the upcoming months. Let me know, who are you most excited to play as? My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.